I don't know. It's either gonna be good or bad. One of the two. Jimmy. We'll find out, brother. This other streamer phone is charging the Galaxy A23. Yeah. Y'all up to, bro? Yeah. Kitty Mans. What's up, Bubbo? Payment still declined, whatever. Mm. He's getting his fades. Yeah, I guess, right? Wait. Boo. Hey, press to connect to the chat. Chat is ready for messages. I didn't see it because I wasn't connected to the chat on the donations alert app. Yeah. I wasn't connected. Oh. What's up, bro? Cleaned up earlier, bro. Did some self-sanctioned house chores. Those are always pretty fun. Yeah. I'm just laying down, out of cigarettes. Fucking. Actually, I need to exit that right there. There we go. Oh, that means that right there can bada 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 bada. My neighbor just made the dumbest noise, like weirdest, dumbest noise possible. Bro, like what was that? Argo, what's up, boss man? That's how you do it, buddy boy. I rearranged a little bit at the window right here where I have all the curtains and stuff set up, like the makeshift curtain. And Argo had to like readjust how he's getting up there. What's up, kitty? Kitties. Bed's all clear, man. Doesn't have all my plates from eating. It's a clear, clean bed for the kiddos to come up and enjoy. They'd be like, get that fucking shit off the bed, human. I know. Come on, pups. Up, puppy. I know. He's going to rub you on my feet at the end of the bed. I'm going to get you, human. Your feet are mine. Man. Tiredness is cool, though. It's positive tiredness from doing work, and rearranging just a tad bit and getting some food in my stomach. And now it's good old relax and fucking, yeah, give me a foot massage. Well, trying to make an excuse to eat my toes. Like when he yawns, my teeth just happen to land on your toes when I'm done yawning. Nope, it's an excuse to try to eat my toes off. That's what it is, straight up. So yeah. I don't know why that happened. Need to move this whole setup a little bit. Move it a tad bit. That's what is left. See, this angle's not accidental. Remember what I said the other day. I'm not going into that detail again. You know what I'm saying? But this angle is not an accident. Like if I had people over and was having a party and all that, of course I wouldn't just be naked beneath the waist. I would know what a good angle is when I need a good angle, i.e., when I have people over, you know what I mean, or something like that, that posits me giving two fucks, you know what I'm saying? Nothing has posited me giving two fucks about angles as of late. Or if I went IRL, off, actual in real life streaming where you go out into your local municipalities and talk to people and go to bars and whatnot. Actual IRL, which I've never done before. I just do in-house streaming. Oh. Need to get some water, chug some water. Rocco! Oh, oh. Oh, oh. Oh, oh. Yeah. You want up on my bed? It's your bed, not my bed. It's your bed, kitty. Because I am yours. So yeah, if I just had $8, you know what I'm saying? I'm dead broke. You know what I mean? Until Saturday, because me and my family do everything on Christmas Eve. And all I've asked for is what I ask for every year since like 2013. Money. So until then, if I just had $8, dude, I could like have a pack of cigarettes that would last me a couple days. You know, Rocco is a bored man. I just got done playing fetch with him. With this little ball, this little thing that came with a cat tree that I cut off because it's like a little soft little ball. And I cut it off the cat tree and I use it as what I call a throwy toy. A throwy toy. I just wish I had $8 fucking bucks right now, dude. Fuck. I'd just get a pack of cigarettes. I would immediately just goddamn fucking leave and get a pack of cigarettes. Because I live walking distance to all these places like gas stations and grocery stores and Walmarts. You know, I live walking distance to everything. Pet stores, everything is really close by. I'm like, fucking, yeah. Christmas time. I'm getting, well, I mean, probably anywhere at the low end, probably around $150 to $175, all the way up into possibly $400. So that's a pretty ambiguous fucking thing. Pretty ambiguous range. Ready? I had some food. I think they were like these little Dorito things I bought earlier. They were like cheap Doritos. Got one of them stuck here a couple hours ago. Little piece. It wasn't inhibiting my breathing or nothing, but I could feel it. It was just annoying. Just stuck in the middle of my esophagus. The tiniest little piece. And I just got rid of it. Woo! 8 talking bucks. I saw where Argentina are the champs. They are the champs. Gosh. Almost choked twice. They choked the lead twice. You know? Yeah, popcorn. It does it with popcorn more than any food. I'll butter the shit out of popcorn too. I got like butter. Yeah, one of the best World Cup finals of all time, really. You know? Imagine what Argentina was thinking, dude. Like, they've almost choked multiple times during this World Cup. They lost to Saudi Arabia. You know what I'm saying? And like, man, they got it together. And got it done. That's 2 PK shootouts in the World Cup final that France has lost. In 2006, Italy beat them the same way. So, the French can't get it done in PKs, bro. They're not a PK team. Yeah, I'm 33, and that's the best one I've seen. That Mbappe guy's going to win the Golden Boot, though. He lost the game, but he's going to win the Golden Boot. So he had all 3 of France's goals, regular goals, you know, in regular time. Yeah, he's got a hat trick. So he's going to win the Golden Boot, you know. Oh. Yep, 27. Yeah, he'll be 27. Man, I don't even know if they've decided where the World Cup's going to be in 2026. You know, I know it's probably not going to be Russia again. You know. I'm trying to think. Have they announced it? Where it's going to be in 4 years in 2026? We'll get some good games in between, though. I don't really follow the Euro or the CONCACAF tournaments. I'm really mainly a World Cup guy, or the Olympics, the Summer Olympics, where soccer is the final competition in that too. You know, so really the Olympics and the World Cup are my big two world sporting events I track. Have they ever done that before? Triple countries? So they might as well just say North America. Or North and Central America. Mainly North America. They might as well just say North America instead of any set country. They might as well just say North America 2026. Yeah, they did Japan and Korea in 2002. Well, so I wonder what cities in the United States that they'll have some of these games. I guarantee you a stadium called the Rose Bowl could possibly be the location of the final. Look up a stadium called the Rose Bowl. It's in Pasadena, California. In college American style football, the Rose Bowl is the most coveted stadium in the country. It's not the biggest one. It's just the most coveted one, the most storied one, the most historic one. It's where the World Cup final, the Women's World Cup final, I think in 1990 something, when the United States beat China. It'll be in multiple cities in all those countries. Multiple, like in the U.S., it'll be the Rose Bowl. It'll be probably a couple other different stadiums in the state of California, like this brand new stadium that was built called SoFi Stadium. Look up SoFi Stadium in Los Angeles. You look at a picture of it. It just got done like last year. It looks like a spaceship. It's so high-techy looking, dude. It'll probably be one of the games will probably be there. The Rose Bowl might be the location of the actual final of all three countries. The Rose Bowl might be where they have the final. I'm pretty sure there'll be a stadium that hosts a couple games in Florida. Like group stage games, there'll be multiple cities where it's going to be hosted, you know. Group stage game, there could be one hosted in a city near me called Nashville. I live in Knoxville, Tennessee, but Nashville, Tennessee has a stadium that's the home of the Tennessee Titans. And one of the group stage games could be there. It's going to be scattered through multiple cities. Seattle, San Francisco, LA, Chicago, New York, Nashville, Atlanta, maybe Charlotte, North Carolina, maybe Denver, Colorado. Pretty much all the stadiums where all the NFL teams play, and some college football stadiums as well might be hosting it as well, some of the games as well. It's going to be ubiquitously scattered across multiple cities in all three of those countries. But the final, I'm pretty sure, is probably going to be in the Rose Bowl in Pasadena, California. I'm pretty sure Mexico City will have a couple stadiums that has a couple games. Montreal in Canada, maybe Vancouver, and Toronto. as well. So yeah. Check out the Rose Bowl. Look at Google pictures of the Rose Bowl Stadium. It's the home of the UCLA Bruins of American college football. They're not really that great of a team much. It's just their stadium is just storied for major events at that stadium throughout sports history. The nickname for it is called the Granddaddy of them all, the Rose Bowl. And it hosts the actual game called the Rose Bowl. The Maracana, yeah. That's like the Rose Bowl over there. Is the Maracana. I'm not, every time any soccer game, even if they sometimes they have, the NFL will have NFL football games around multiple stadiums around the whole world. They have a few games in London every year. They've had a game in Mexico City, but if the NFL ever had a game in Brazil, I'm pretty sure it would be in the Maracanã. There'd be no doubt about it. They've stayed away from South America, though, the NFL has. When they have a few games, maybe 2 or 3 games out of the year, will be in a different country. They've been in Dublin. They've been to England. They've been to Mexico City. They'll pick one big game out of the year. 1 or 2 big games out of the year of the regular season, and they'll put it in a foreign country. But they've never done it in the Maracanã before. I would like to see that. An NFL game there in that stadium would be nice. But yeah, the Rose Bowl Stadium. That is a beautiful stadium. It's really, really, really simple stadium. It's not the biggest, just really simple stadium. I think that's... Yeah. But if you look up SoFi Stadium, and SoFi is the name of a bank, SoFi. If you look up SoFi Stadium in Los Angeles, it's the most high-tech Star Wars, Star Trek looking fucking spaceship stadium you'll ever lay your eyes on. And that stadium was like billions of dollars. Billions of dollars to make that stadium. One of the stadiums that will host a group stage game, maybe even a knockout stage game, is a stadium called the Big House. It's the home of the college football team called the Michigan Wolverines. If you ever heard of an American athlete named Tom Brady, he played at the Michigan Wolverines when he was in college. And their stadium is the largest by count in the United States. It holds like 120,000 people. I'm a big fan of stadiums that look really high tech and hold a lot of people. There's the right architecture one day that exists for the million seat stadium, the 1 million seat stadium. It's coming. Yeah. It's debatable between Tom Brady and another quarterback named Peyton Manning, who went to Tennessee Volunteers, where I live in Knoxville, when he was in college. It's debatable between Tom Brady and Peyton Manning, and people debate that all the time. Like people debate LeBron James versus Michael Jordan, like they debate Messi versus Ronaldo. All that. So it's Brady and Manning is what people debate in the United States. Anyway, yeah, Michigan Wolverines is where Brady played in college, and their stadium is the largest one by seat count in the United States. I think it's the whole continent, really. It's the largest one of the continent of North America. I think it might be the largest one in the Western Hemisphere. I'm not sure. By seat count, not like the how tall the stadium is or nothing, but by the seat count, how many people, the capacity, crowd. I think Michigan Stadium could be the largest one on the planet. I mean, 125 or 130,000 people or something. No, it's crazy. It's called the Big House. Yeah, they got divorced, and it was really brutal. I think Tom Brady is slightly better than Peyton Manning, even though I live right, I live where Peyton Manning played in college, in Knoxville. Uh, but I would still count Brady as the GOAT of his respective sport. And the Messi thing is kind of. Yes, the Minnesota Vikings came. It was the largest comeback in NFL history. The Minnesota Vikings were down 33-0 late in the third quarter. There's 15 minutes per quarter in NFL in college and NFL, American football. There's 15 minutes per quarter. So when you're down 33-0 with like 3 minutes to go in the third quarter, 18 total minutes to go in the game, and you come back and win the game in overtime, that's epic as fuck. Yes, the Indianapolis Colts were the team that choked. They were up 33-0 on the road, an away game on the road at Vikings Stadium, and they were playing for their playoff hopes. They had to win just to keep their playoff hopes alive. I mean, they pretty much had to win all the rest of their games because their record was like 4-8. You get 17 regular season games, and when you're 4-8 with only 5 games left, you got to win out just to even have a chance at getting a wild card playoff spot. So they had to win all their games. The Colts did, and they were up 33-0 late in the third quarter on the Vikings. The Vikings came back and won the game in overtime, 39-36. Yeah, that's like that's like the Manchester City QPR miracle in soccer. That's equivalent to that, if not a better comeback than that. Or if you're down 3-0 with the only stoppage time to go. If you're down 3-0 with only stoppage time to go and you come back and score 4 to win the game, that's what that fucking comeback in the NFL was like. I mean, it was unreal. The Colts should probably be disbanded as a football team for letting that happen to them. Well, defense in general is dying in American-style football anyway, in college and in the NFL. You'll see like high-scoring games, like 40-37 and all that. Defense is dying, which I'd like to see offensive shootouts. in football. You know, it keeps you on your feet. It keeps you from fucking falling asleep during a boring ass game. I don't like defensive battles. You know, I like people scoring like that. You know, where it's high scoring. Defensive coaches though don't like it, of course, because it gets their fucking heart rate up and puts them near heart attack levels all day. When their defense fucking sucks consistently, you risk getting fired. Yeah, I bet they were thinking that. They probably thought they were dreaming, especially if they were Colts fans. And we're giving up the choke. Just imagine being down 3-0 with only stoppage time to go, and they come back and win the game 4-3. Whoever, you know. Yeah. The Vikings were the better team, though, going into the game. They had a way better record. It was surprising that the Colts even had that lead to begin with. It should have been 33-0 Vikings the whole time, because they were the better team going into it by far. So the team that was better the favorite for the game ended up winning the game. Anyway, the Vikings, they were like a 10-point favorite. Because the Vikings had the Vikings have a possible Super Bowl run, good of a team. So when they were down 33-0 to the Colts, that was unexpected. And then the comeback was unexpected as well once they were down by that. I mean, there was just 3 minutes to go in the third quarter and the fourth quarter. When you're down 33-0 like that, with that much time left, you're done. You're usually just done. Done. I will. I love comebacks like that and watching it happen. Oh. A game like that happened in the Super Bowl a few years ago with the Atlanta Falcons and the New England Patriots. Speaking of Tom Brady, the Falcons were up by 25 points. It was like 28-3 late in the third quarter, and the Patriots came back. This was a Super Bowl game, you know what I'm saying? And Brady did his GOAT magic, and the Patriots came back and won the game, won the Super Bowl against the Falcons. Now that's the standard. When people choke in the NFL, or I use it for soccer too, when they choke, we'll say, oh my God, so-and-so team just pulled the Falcons. You know what I'm saying? If somebody chokes, like today, Argentina about pulled an Atlanta Falcons twice. You know? So, but the Colts just broke that record for largest comeback ever given up in NFL history. Up until today, it was that Super Bowl game I'm talking about, but now it's the Colts. 33-point lead. Late in it, and it matters about how much time is left. 33-0 in the first quarter or something like that. Yeah, I mean, you can do that. If you really turn it on, you can come back and win. But like late in the third quarter, a couple minutes to go, 18 total minutes to go in the game, you're supposed to lose if you're down 33-0. You know, you can't just turn it on all of a sudden. But that's what the Vikings did. The LA Chargers, yep. They're not that good of a team. They share SoFi Stadium with the LA Rams. They used to be the San Diego Chargers, but they moved back to LA. And the Rams used to be the St. Louis Rams of Missouri, and then they moved back to LA. So LA has the Rams and the Chargers, and they share the same stadium. The best teams right now in the NFL are my team, the Philadelphia Eagles, the Minnesota Vikings, who did the comeback, and the Kansas City Chiefs, and the Dallas Cowboys. Those are the best teams right now in the NFL. Yeah? 5.2 million views on one. Damn. Oh. Yeah, if he's a Chargers fan, his team sucks this year. Well, they've sucked the past fucking, 10 years. Oh. The team that... The team that... When you mention the word suck, the first team that comes to mind in NFL fans are the Cleveland Browns. The Cleveland Browns. They have legitimately been the suckiest team in NFL history for decades. The Cleveland Browns. They're like... Whoever the shittiest team in the Barclays Premier League has always been, which I do not know that. I just know I'm an Arsenal fan and they've not been the shittiest one. They've won a lot of titles, but the Cleveland Browns are like the football equivalent of whoever has been the shittiest Barclays League team throughout the years. That's the Cleveland Browns. They're actually kind of doing okay this year. And they're probably going to make the playoffs, but they'll get beat. Because it's their luck. It's their history. It's their luck. Oh. We actually have a joke for going to the bathroom. Because a toilet could also be called a bowl. And when you shit, your shit turds are brown. Right? So... we would make a joke at the expense of the Cleveland Browns. And when we would go take a shit, like at a party or something, we'd be like, yo, I'll be back. I got to go to the bathroom and take the Browns to the Super Bowl. Because the Super Bowl is the toilet and your shit is brown. So that was the joke we would make on behalf of the Cleveland Browns. Like, I got to go to, I'm drunk. I got to go to the bathroom and take the Browns to the Super Bowl. That's how much the Cleveland Browns sucks. There's a joke for taking a shit named after them. Yeah, poor Cleveland, right? Yeah, LeBron James has brought the only title to any team in the city of Cleveland in any sport back in 2016. When the Cleveland Cavaliers of the NBA won the NBA title. Other than that, the Browns have not won a championship in any sport in they hadn't won a title in any sport in 70 or 80 years. Well, I'm a Los Angeles Lakers fan in the NBA. So you'd think I would say Kobe Bryant, rest his soul. LeBron James currently plays for the Lakers. But I always recognize the best GOAT of all time in the NBA is by far Michael Jordan. I put Kobe Bryant second and LeBron James third, then Larry Bird. Well, then you got Magic Johnson, who played for the Lakers. But number one is Michael Jordan. All you got to do is watch the documentary on Netflix about him and watch a little bit of highlights of him. Watch his history, his life, and you'll know it's Michael Jordan. That's the GOAT. The best player today, active, is LeBron James. Jay Morant. There's Kevin Durant. He's one of the best players actively playing right now. Kevin Durant. Yeah, Doncic. Yeah, I know who Branchero is. All these players are really good players right now. But the best two players right now, like active players, are LeBron James and Kevin Durant. There's some kind of Neymar thing on fucking Netflix, though. There's this Neymar thing on Netflix I might check out. Where is it? I'm gonna have to search. Neymar. Like a biopic, a biographical pic or something like that. Movie or something. There it is. Neymar, The Perfect Chaos on Netflix. It's a limited series. It's 3 episodes. I don't know if it's a documentary or if it's a movie with actor, like a regular movie about him where they get an actor that plays him. Or if it's just a compilation of footage of his life. Like a documentary. I think it's a documentary. Neymar's a Lakers fan. Check this out. When you mentioned Kobe Bryant. He's a Lakers fan. Check this out. I don't care if this gets me banned. Can I zoom? That's Neymar in a Lakers jersey right there. He's a Laker fan. Ha! I didn't know that. Oh. That's a Kobe Bryant jersey. He wore two different jerseys in his career, all for the Lakers. He started out wearing number 8, and later in his career he switched to number 24. Now, it might be a situation where Neymar might not be specifically a Lakers fan and he'll wear multiple jerseys of multiple teams. But obviously the Lakers are one of the teams he likes. Oh. Oh. They got Messi in the documentary talking about him too. Who does he play for? Neymar in professionally? Who does he play for professionally? I saw clips of it, but do, 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 do. Paris Saint Germain. Yep. Oh, oh. I know a team that has the money to get Neymar anytime they want. Damn, that must be a dream team. Mbappe and Messi also. Now, there's a team in the United States that's so rich they could have anybody they want, and it's a matter of pride for Neymar. It would be only a matter of pride if he turned down the money and stayed where he's at. But the LA Galaxy, those motherfuckers can get anybody they want. Of the MLS in the United States, those motherfuckers can get anybody they want. I think Chicharito Hernandez played for them for a little bit. David Beckham played for him for a little bit. Any team with Messi and Mbappe and fucking Neymar on the same team, you would think that would be a dream team that would win the goddamn win the title every fucking year. But then again, when you have huge, like if Michael Jordan, Kobe Bryant, LeBron James are all on the same team, it might get in the way of team chemistry instead of produce what you think it's going to produce, because those three stars, let's get real, when you're a big star like that, you get an ego. You want to be the hero of the team. You don't want to have any other stars on the team competing with that level of popularity, money, and ego. So that might fuck up the team chemistry when you have Messi, Neymar, and Mbappe on the same team. You'll just get more drama in the locker room, and it won't produce good play on the pitch. So I mean, that might be the reason if it's not turning out like that. It's not a matter of talent. I mean, it should be a fucking dream team. Yeah, you would think the project matters. Like we got you three on the same team. Y'all should stop bickering about your egos being challenged by the other superstar that's your teammate. Stop bickering about all that. Get together and do what it looks like on paper to your enemies. It looks scary on paper to your enemies that you three are on the same fucking team. So, don't let egos get in the way of team chemistry. And then ideally, on paper, you guys should really never lose. Oh, Saudi Arabia. 200 million euros a year in Saudi Arabia. Nah, that could be a literal death trap. Like the Crown Prince just might be ready to fucking kidnap his ass as soon as he lands. Like, I wouldn't take that. I'd be like, that's a fucking political setup if I've ever seen one. Take him hostage or something. And oh, oh, oh. Like, take him hostage or something and force the European Union to try to fucking, like, pay him a bunch of shit. You know what I mean? That's... They do, but I would still be cautionary about that if I were Ronaldo. Look what they did to that fucking United States journalist, dude. They hacked him up. That was Saudi Arabia. They hacked him the fuck up. Imagine somebody way more popular than Khashoggi, that journalist, like somebody way more popular like Ronaldo. They might just be using. I'd be like, dude, you're just using soccer as an excuse to get me into your country, and then you fucking do all that shit. Who knows? I wouldn't do it. Yeah, that's who delivered the. I couldn't watch the trophy presentation because I don't have Fox Sports 1. I'm not paying a bunch of money for a cable plan. And Fox Sports 1 didn't stream on YouTube. Regular Fox Sports cut off the footage after the game was over and switched the trophy presentation to one of their subsidiaries. And I just didn't. I don't have it, on any cable plan, so it'll be uploaded later though on YouTube. Somebody will upload it later. I'll watch it later. Oh. 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 Uh-uh. There was some guy that was at the game, that after the game, the broadcasters, the commentators said, this dude that literally played football with Messi in his little neighborhood as kids got to be at the game. He's the Sheik of Qatar, and he's poor. You know, they refer to Qatar and other countries in that area as, you got the word developed and developing nations. And when you look at footage of Qatar and all the cities where they got big skyscraper cities too, they don't look like a developing nation. They look like a developed nation as well. Like they should be moved into the developed category. They're clearly not a developing nation. They're pretty developed to me. I mean, they just hosted the World Cup. But you're still going to call them a developing nation? I don't think so. Look, he's got an iPhone like a lot of people. Old Neymar. It's at least I don't know if this came out before the 14 lineup came out. So that could have been an iPhone 13 Pro Max. But they've all looked the same since the iPhone 11 or 12 and onward. They've all literally looked the exact same. The only thing they ever change is software. That's it. They don't change anything about the hardware. Oh. So, Neymar had at least the iPhone 13, depending on when this documentary was finished. The iPhone 14 lineup came out a couple months ago. Oh. Dude. A dude. When Neymar was in that SUV just now, bro, it looks like he knows some motherfuckers that could end you if you pissed him off too much. Like something about his former life or something. He looks like he knows people. Neymar does. I'm not, you know what I'm saying? It's just what it appears to be. You know what I'm saying? Like, they were just in this SUV just now, dude. And I didn't see all those tats until now. He's got, like, gangster-ass looking tats. And like, he had a couple people in the car with him that like didn't want their face on camera. It looks like I think he knows motherfuckers. I don't think he want to piss this guy off too much. He don't even have to lay a hand on you. He just call somebody and you're done. uh, in America, we have a saying. I can't say it because it's the N word, but I'll replace it with the word person. But it's the N word, right? But I'm just going to replace it with the word person. It looks like it applies to Neymar right here. And the phrase goes, you can take the person out of the hood, but you can't take the hood out of the person. And that's what fucking Neymar in that SUV just now, dog. He didn't have any jersey on. He just, you can see his tats. And tats tell a story. Tattoos tell a story about life. You know what I'm saying? And, oh, he looks like he definitely can't, you know, he is, damn, and his girl right there, like he's lived some kind of a hood life before. You know. Yeah, you can take the person out the hood, but you can't take the hood out the person. If they've lived that kind of life. You know what I mean? I haven't. I have friends that have, and no matter how mature they get in life, no matter how successful they get, if you like, you know, in public or whatever, in their private life, off field when they're not doing their sport or whatever, and you piss them off the wrong way, man. Some of these people look like that they're one phone call away from having your ass ended. You know what I'm saying? Oh, oh, oh. Like they're ready to use that hood lifestyle if somebody threatens them, no matter how successful they get. Yeah, sure. And see, there's. I'm actually kind of hungry again. No, I never actually hurt myself. It'll get in the way of me doing things for a few minutes or something like that. No, no. I'll do a tap. I'll like that, a tap, like a tap. But no, I don't physically hurt myself. Sometimes I strain a lot though. Like I'll clench and strain, and that does long-term damage, but nothing short-term. Argo. Shh. Meow TV, baby. Come here, baby. That's a big emperor right there. That's a big old one. He's checking on me. He watches over me. He watches over me. Yes, he does. He's a big boy. Look at him. Look at Emperor. Look at you, boy. On TV, making an appearance because he knows he's one of the boss men's. And the other boss men's of my soul, he's not wanting to come on the bed lately today. Sometimes Argo won't come onto the bed for like 2 days. Sometimes he'll stay on the bed for a couple days. You know what I mean? Like that'll be his spot. You know, whenever he's done playing and all that stuff. Sometimes it's other spots. It's whatever spots they want. But Rocco, he switches spots more than Argo does. It'll be a couple days where his bed will be his, this bed right here will be his sleeping spot. 2 days later, it might be one of the cat trees in the back room where I used to have my living space. Sometimes it'll be out here. But Rocco switches more. There's Rocco. There's old Rocco Bothies. So I'm going to follow Argo up to the fucking shit. I might as well show. I'll show it. Oh. Alright. It's this right here. These are literally 2 bed sheets. It looks pretty messy, but it's not as messy as you think. It's just 2 bed sheets that I use as curtains. I taped them up there. The actual blinds, I took them off and put them in the closet. And it just has, you know, stuff for them to sleep on or stand on behind them. Like, I'll show you. Here's the front door. See, I used to live in the back room here, where you first met me and saw me on stream for a few months. That's the room there. I took everything, most of it. But the cat tree is still there with that sheet cut with a hole so the kitties can get through. I just put this right there hours ago. But they can still jump up and get around and get to other spots on the cat tree. Rocco likes to sleep in this little spot right here. It's like super hidden. There's actually an extra part. And Rocco will get right down in there. If I can turn the flash on. Hey, there we go. Rocco will get right down in here in that secret little part right there. Or he'll get in here in the little house. So they got like all that. So it is kind of messy back here. But it's kind of messy on purpose. Just for them. You know what I mean? Play area. They can mess everything up if they want. This is one. They just break these just by playing on them and like using them, bro. You know what I mean? Like they've already broke. There used to be a piece right here. They've already broke a piece. See where there's, you know what I mean? Like they broke it off and it won't screw back on. You know what I mean? They just like got in play on that shit. Break it. There's the box to my TV. But yeah, this is my old room. Remember my TV was right there. My bed was right there. Took the box springs off so my mattress can be lower. Yeah, this is the old room. Turn this light off. Oh, is there going to be a ghost on camera? If there's any spirits, you're welcome to show yourself now. Turn it into a little ghost hunting stream. So it was the dead middle of summer, and I wanted to move out to the living room, because during the summer, that AC unit you see right there, I hate warm weather. Remember we discussed this, I could never live in Brazil without air conditioning, and it would probably cost me a lot of money, because I'd keep it on all the time, in the middle, I mean probably all the time. I don't even know how cold it gets during your winter. It might not even get that cold during your winter. I'm not sure. Anyway, it was dead middle of summer. This puts out air, right? It's winter now, but I'm still... I'm about done explaining it. It was the dead middle of summer. I knew I was going to move out here permanently, no matter what. Even through the winter, right? So I moved out here, put everything here in this corner. This stuff was already there, obviously. And I put my TV right there. And I put my bed right here. Right? So I moved out here during the dead middle of summer so I could get closer and easier access to the air that pumps really good out of that AC unit during the summer. So I did. And I was like, I'm not just going to move back into the back room during the winter. That's too much effort. All this shit's really heavy. So it was a permanent move. You know what I'm saying? And I do not use this AC unit during the winter because I like cold weather better. I'm more immune to cold weather. It takes it to be really cold for me, like really, really cold for me to complain and want to turn on the heat. So I'm somebody that actually saves money on my bill during the winter. As you can hear, I don't have the unit on at all. And I haven't had it on for about a month and a half yet. So I save money big time on my bill during the winter because I like cold weather better. I'm the kind of person that if you're cold and you're in my house, suck it the fuck up. If you know you're coming to my place, layer up and wear a hoodie or something, or do whatever you need to do. You know what I'm saying? And it don't even get that cold. Even when it's like 10 degrees outside, it's still like 60 degrees in here. Fahrenheit. You know what I mean? It's still like 60 degrees in here. Or 62 or something. And that's... If you think that's like ridiculously cold, I don't know what to tell you. You know? But, I just cut my bill. Like, for the next 4 months, my bill's going to be really low. Like, I've cut it 60 or 70% of what it was. It was $120. Oh, you know what I mean? And, like, my most recent bill was, like, $30. You know what I'm saying? So I save a lot of money during the winter. No, not really. I'm more immune to cold weather. My fingers and toes are fine. It's always way... Well, yeah. Now, what I could do, which would not use as much energy, is I could get a small little heater, not propane, like just a small little heater that you just plug in and turn on. One that's like the size of a PS5. They make heaters that are like really small. You just place them somewhere that's a couple feet away from everything it could get close to and burn. You just put it by itself on this hardwood floor. Like I could probably move some of this stuff and put it somewhere on this hardwood over here, right? By itself. Like they recommend like at least 8 inches because it's like a circular, looks like a cylinder. And they make these heaters that you can plug in. And for this small little apartment, one of those heaters would work and it would not spend hardly anywhere the amount of energy and money that the actual AC unit would cost turning the heat on. So that's an option for guests one day. I have one of those heaters, but it's at my mom's new husband's house somewhere in a box, and I might try to get it. You know, I thought I brought it with me and then it's in here somewhere, but, you know, that'd be the only way, you know what I mean? But I don't ever have to worry about it. It would only be for guests, you know, that are like panicking. Oh my God, it's cold in here. And I'm like, shut the fuck up. Shut the literal fuck up. You know what I'm saying? Like, when you're in my place, wear your winter clothes when you're in my place, is all I can tell you. 60, it stays like 62, 65 degrees. You would think it would be lower if the outside temperature is like in the single digits, but these walls are pretty good, right? Pretty insulative. So, you know, and it's not even 10 degrees outside yet. So right now it's closer to 70 in here. Because it's like 30 or 40, 35, 40 degrees outside. So, did I show behind here? Did I show behind here? They got ways to jump up like through here. I obviously do this to keep out the sun and to make sure neighbors can't just see right through my window now that I'm like out here now. I mean, it was like that before I moved out here, but like, you know. And behind here they have, you know, clothes basket. There's my internet box. They recommend putting it like, you know, like 4 or 5 feet off the ground for the best kind of signal. So they get right there, lay up against the window. Neighbors will walk by and like um, marvel at them because they're like the celebrities of the apartment complex. You know what I mean? So plus they have fun like figuring out the little rat maze kitty stuff to do, like getting all up under here and underneath there. There's a little scratch post thingy down back in here. You know what I mean? They have fun. So that's the setup. Need to try to make some money. I might try to sell this at the pawn shop tomorrow. I don't want to. It costs $60. So in America, when you pawn something, in America, when you pawn something, you're not gonna get 50% of its value that it was out of the box. You're gonna get 30 to 40, maybe 50% of what it cost as a used item. So they're gonna look up how much a used version of this, which is this right here, would cost, and then they might give me half of that. So I mean, I probably would only get like 15 or 20 bucks for this, you know. But this is the sharpest knife I've ever used or owned. I've not had to put it through a sharpener out of the box. It's this sharp. And this handle, this part was not that shiny. I made it that shiny with this stuff right here. Mother's Mag and aluminum polish. Did the same thing with my... I'm not selling this, though. This is my defense knife. I put Argo. I'd have to shine it up again and wipe it down. Because I do have to... This knife did not start... It's shiny right there on... Here, I'll show you. On this part right here in the middle. That was that shiny out of the box. This part wasn't. So I made it shiny as fuck. So you kind of see my phone through there. See my fingers. Same thing a little bit here. See my fingers as I get closer. This is my self-defense knife. I put Argo. Argo. I'd have to shine it up again. You could read it way easier. And plus, I probably need to make the cuts deeper. Argo on both sides. I got one in the car where Rocco's name is carved on both sides. It doesn't look just like this one, but it's a bigger little... But this is my defense knife. I've never had to use it yet. It's pretty sharp too, but not as sharp as that. That little pocket knife is sharp as fuck, man. I shaved my arm with it. Like part of my arm with it. With like butter, like ease. No cuts on me or nothing, man. Just, it's, that knife is... And this one shaves too. But you have to be more careful because it's slightly, ever so slightly duller than that one there. But this one's sharp enough to do the job if a motherfucker wants to try to, you know, you threaten my life or my kitty's life. You actually be more at risk of me stabbing a motherfucker if they were threatening Argo and Rocco as opposed to just me. You know what I'm saying? So I might shine it up. I might shine it up right now. Because I use this old gray t-shirt here. Oh. To shine. I think I might do it right now. I might shine it up, bro. I'm gonna shine the knife. My lighter is the same way. There's actually an engravement on here that's hard to see now because I shined it. But it says Argo and Rocco, Kitty, Emperors, and the dates I got them. But I carved Argo's name up at the top. Rocco's name on the back. It's a little brass, little Zippo. And I don't have cigarettes to use them on. Urgh. I like the smell of it. The smell of like the fluid and the flame afterwards. I'm gonna shine this knife up. Actually, I'm gonna get my X-Acto knife and make the carvings deeper, so it'll be easier to read. Oh. Oh. Alright. X-Acto knife. That's what I used to carve all these things into the metal. So I'm gonna carve this deeper a little bit. Make it easier to read. So that when I shine it, it'll be way easy to read. And when it kind of unshines over the next few weeks, it'll still be easier to read because I'll cut it deeper. Yeah. You got to cut it deeper. I like how it's a knife that like is like oriented like a pencil. You know what I'm saying? It makes it really easy to carve, especially into metal. And then I'll shine it up. I wish I could get it like a quarter inch or an eighth of an inch deep. That way, no matter how unshiny it gets, you can read it very easily. So I wonder if I made it easier now. I made the ARG, now I gotta do the O. I got both sides to do. And it don't have to be perfect, you know. Just where you can read what it is. Read the name. When I shine this shit up, bro, you're going to be able to read it really easily. And I'm carving it to where you can read it really easily without me having to shine it up. But when it's shined up, it'll be woohoo. Okay. Woo-wee. Alright, make your coffee and come back so I can show you this. I don't know, it could be. Let's see if it's easier to read. I'm not even. Yeah, see, I've not even shined it up yet. You can kind of read Argo. Oh, 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 oh. Do some more work on that O. Argo. Oh. That's way more carved. Hell yeah. Argo. Oh. Now it's time to shine it. Then I'll do the other side. Argo. Now I've shined it up more. I'm going to carve this side. Again. Wait. No, this one.
meu sangue mais. Depois que você vai começando a entender mais o futebol, você vai, né, abrindo a tua cabeça com coisas mais altas.
O Neymar se torna um dos grandes atletas no Brasil. Isso vai trazendo para nós, né, encantamento.
Ele logo teve proposta do Bayern de Munique, do Manchester, do Real Madrid de novo, do Barcelona. O Brasil ninguém poderia pagar, porque paga a nossa moeda é muito fraca. Essa lembrança do Santos é muito boa. As portas estão abertas.
O Neymar tinha um clube em mente que ele queria chegar, não.
Neymar se despide este domingo del fútbol brasileño tras 9 años en el Santos. Su próximo destino, el Fútbol Club Barcelona, por las próximas 5 temporadas. A sus 21 años hace las maletas y cruza el charco para compartir vestuario con el argentino Lionel Messi.
Você sabe que você já tinha pulado uma etapa novamente, né? Você já estava já
Oh,
no
yeah.
time. Depois do Barcelona você iria para onde?
Of course, to play in Europe is a little different than to play in South America because football in Europe is a little more tough.
Bada 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 ba. And this is the side that I need to shine up a little bit more. Oh.
Ojalá que dentro del campo funcione y así sea.
¿Cómo se casan Messi y Neymar? ¿Cómo se casa el uno del mundo o uno de los dos mejores del mundo con el que quiere ser también número uno?
Hay que ver, sí. Esa boda hay que verla. Yo tengo mis dudas. Yo también frente, políticamente.
Aunque acaba de llegar Neymar.
Vambora, meu verso é livre, ninguém me cancela. Tipo Mandela saindo da cela, minhas linhas voando, cheia de cerol e dotadas cabeça quando rela nela. Partiu para o baile, fugiu da balela, batemos tambores, eles panela.
Esse é o João Clécio. Esqueci de um Jotinha. Gil. Esqueci do Gil Cebola. Jiu-Jitsu. Branquinho, capita. São os meus amigos.
Mama.
Ele é o maior atleta desse futebol dessa geração.
Ele vive na constante transformação, não só como pessoa, mas também como atleta. E nós somos o suporte dele, todos nós somos. se eu desistir dele, com certeza ele vai ser corrompido por alguma coisa, ele vai ser manipulado por alguma coisa. Pela inocência que ele é. E pode chegar a carreira desse atleta. Tudo que nós fizemos jogar por água abaixo. E pode acontecer que a gente possa jogar todo esse trabalho que nós fizemos. Vamos dizer, eu vou dar um exemplo. Eu sou o Neymar, certo?
Argo. Look at that. Oh.
Em Barcelona, eu primeiro para acreditar no que está acontecendo. Foi diferente.
Mesmo assim, o Neymar ainda é menino, sem experiência nenhuma no exterior, eu também não. Mas a gente foi aprendendo aos poucos.
Alcacamo arriba. Neymar! Só que esses caras, videogame. Aí eu falo, velho, assim, pô, parece que eu tô no PlayStation. Eu não acredito que eu vou jogar com esses caras. Cuesta entrar dentro del juego de base. Muy diferente. Juego tácticamente.
Yeah.
Todo.
I'm shining it up. Well, one side I've already shined up.
Los jugadores son
This one, which I recarved. Argo, you can read it way easier, given the angle that it shines. This side, I've not shined up yet. But I've carved this side so deep, you can read it really good without me even shining it, but I'm about to shine it. So you take some of this stuff here, and you just rub it right there with your fingers. This stuff is non-toxic. Then you just go back and forth with it. I just use a t-shirt that I'm never going to use anymore. Look at that, beautiful. It might be actually harder to read because I shined it up even more. Look, it's way shinier now. Because you can see the reflections too much. It might block reading it, you know. You like see me. You can see me. It's that shiny. Argo. I'll shine this side up again too.
Signs of understanding between these two players. Neymar puso el pie al Camp Nou en la mejor actuación del brasileño que se le recuerda hasta el momento con la camiseta del Barcelona.
Nunca le enseñé nada, yo creo que él fue creciendo y mejorando como es normal cuando uno va creciendo con la experiencia, con la edad, con el partido.
Yeah. I'll shine this part up again too. Shine the blade a little bit.
Todo sonho de jogar a Copa do Mundo. Então, mas no seu país, então.
Uma Copa do Mundo no Brasil, uma Copa do Mundo de futebol no país, futebol onde a paixão é gigantesca, onde a ganhar é uma obrigação culturalmente, Deus ainda é absurdo.
Nós fomos o país em que se jogou o melhor futebol do mundo por quase 5 décadas.
Oh.
O Neymar apareceu com alguém para disputar essa hegemonia. Já no começo do mundo, porque ele era ainda, aí sim, menino.
Woo! Some of that's getting on there again. Once again. Whoa! Once again. Once again. Never again. Slippy. So, shined up this side of the blade again. Bless you too. That's like really, really shiny again. Woo! Shine this side up again too. You don't need to shine it up much because it stays shiny for a long period of time.
Finalmente está chegando a hora, o momento tão esperado. Neymar está pronto para ser um jogador decisivo.
Sempre deixei bem claro, meu sonho é ser campeão da Copa do Mundo.
He's got a lot more confidence, I think, here playing for Brazil than he ever does playing for Barcelona. His performance has been absolutely excellent.
Shine, shine, shine up in this bitch. Motherfucking Argo.
Minha pancada. Um choque até o pé. Que eu não conseguia me virar. Aí eu comecei a chorar e tal.
Era muito mais do futebol. A minha preocupação naquele momento ela passou a ser.
I'm even going to shine this up too. This part of the sheath. That'll be really easy.
De não saber
Dap a little.
acontecer com ele.
Abraçar e chorar junto e meu Deus, perdão, porque eu não falo que não podia fazer nada. Falei, perdão, eu não posso fazer nada por você. Ele buscando força, ele mostrando que estava bem, que estava forte, mas que não reconhece, né?
Aí o médico veio falar comigo. Tem duas notícias para te dar. Uma boa e uma ruim. Qual que é a primeira? Tem, fala ruim. Assim, ó. A ruim tá fora da Copa do Mundo. Tá vendo, ó? Qualquer boa. Sem a boa, se fosse 2 centímetros pro lado, tu não andava mais.
Exames confirmaram. O atacante da seleção brasileira sofreu uma fratura e foi na terceira vértebra.
I'm good. I'm lost in concentration.
Conforme na primeira lesão séria, você não pensa que você vai. Tipo, será que eu vou
Might actually get some sandpaper. This part of the sheath, that little metal part right there, I'm trying to shine it up, but there's some black marks still remaining. I might have to get some sandpaper. No, I might not. Looks like it might all be coming off. Ooh, look at that. Woo! That's a mirror now. Look at that. That little metal piece at the strap of the sheath. That is a mirror now. Woo! Woo! Let me clean this off too. Clean off that sheath. It had some crust on it or something. Hell yeah. Oh. I might carve Argo and Rocco's name into the sheath too. Oh. I wonder if carving it, because this is like leather. I wonder if carving it or just using a Sharpie or something would work better. Oh. I don't know which one would be better. Let's say you Sharpie versus carving on leather. About to eat as well. Make that shiny too. Make it all shiny. Oh. Oh. I don't know.
Acho que meu pai sempre foi muito misturado, né, tio? Realmente ele era mais. A gente tinha uma relação entre pai e filho. Hoje eu acho que ele se distanciou um pouco mais. Conversa ainda, óbvio, que a gente tem uma relação incrível, mas acho que é mais profissional.
I carved a little bit. I carved my initials just to see how it would work out. I think carving it would be okay. I just tested it out on a spot that wouldn't really make it look too bad. I tried it out with my initials. Yeah. I think carving would be okay. Again. Once again. Stupid ass Tourette's. Once again. Lawnmower nuts. Once again. Once again. Once again. No. Once again. Slippy again. Slippy. There we go. Now, testing it on that part. So I'd want it to be... Oh. So I'd want people to see it like that, so I'd do this.
Cuando yo en el Barcelona había la suerte que tuvimos los tres fue de que ninguno se creía mejor que ninguno se creía que estaba por encima del compañero.
No, fue espectacular, la verdad que ese año fue impresionante y con un juego que hicimos cuando estábamos entre juntos, con los títulos que conseguimos.
Hell yeah.
Este juego más importante de mi vida, por eso voy a hacer de todo mañana para salir ganador.
Carving.
Espectacular, un crecimiento muy grande en números, un crecimiento muy grande en cuanto a rendimiento y bueno, confirma que es uno de los mejores jugadores que hay ahora mismo en el fútbol mundial. Eu, Soares e o Messi. Nós três cachaçados.
No último fim de semana, Neymar honrou a fama. O atacante do Barcelona aproveitou a folga aqui no Rio de Janeiro.
tem a menor dúvida sobre qual é o ofício principal dele: jogar futebol. Neymar não é isso. E eu temo que não venha a ser. O Neymar é manchete muito mais por questões extra-esportivas do que por façanhas que ele cometa dentro de campo. Agora, acaba em dívida com o futebol.
Hell yeah.
Aqui no Brasil hoje em dia já tá gastando as dinheiro assim, e ele não tem respeito pelo povo, entendeu? Essa que é a realidade.
Então você sustentar a imagem de um atleta desse, o Neymar jogando futebol e o Neymar fora de campo. Se não é um cara que aguenta pressão e não tem um talento dele, você destrói esse atleta.
E a Olimpíada brasileira era uma questão de honra. A Olimpíada era o único título importante que o Brasil não tinha.
A Olimpíada começou em clima de Copa do Mundo. No Maracanã, os torcedores começaram a chegar. Gente vinda de várias partes do Rio, do país, do mundo.
Foi muito foda essas Olimpíadas. Acho que tudo. E aí começaram a falar que eu não tava nem aí com a seleção brasileira, que foi muito xingado.
Eu queria te perguntar, fazendo essa história, qual é o seu comprometimento com a seleção brasileira? O seu comprometimento com a seleção brasileira será esse?
Olha, eu acho que você tem
Falou.
que começar a ver as coisas que eu faço dentro de campo. As coisas particulares, a partir do momento que eu estou fora, né, independente de qualquer coisa, é particular. As coisas são minhas. Da forma que vocês têm que olhar para mim, por gentileza. Ah, muito obrigado.
Você vai sacar. Não. A camisa 10 da seleção brasileira, o Neymar escapa em pleno. E aí ele vai.
Oh. Oh.
Fudeu, tá ligado? Ele só eu que vou estar o pênalti agora. Fudeu. Aí eu só lembro do Marquinhos falando assim: agora é contigo. Ele virou pra mim e falou: até você, né? Até você me botando pressão. Sabe que
That's cool.
o coração começou a bater, tudo, o Marquinhos lotado, todo mundo gritando.
Oh.
O goleiro grandão. Aí eu só fui olhando, falei assim: ai, mano, vou bater esse pênalti. Meu Deus do céu, você tá fora, eu comecei a fechar o olho chegando perto da área, assim. Aí eu vejo o gol muito grande, muito grande, e o goleiro muito pequeno. Aí foi onde eu fiquei tranquilo. Falei assim: não, o cara é bom.
comecei a pensar que estava existindo uma transformação nele, né? O Meia tem uma missão assim, de que ganhar é a única opção.
Julian, what's your feeling? Is this the year that recent Spanish dominance can be challenged, particularly perhaps at PSG?
Els aficionats del Barça ja es deixen sentir a París, uns 2.200 animaran aquest vespre l'equip de Luis Enrique al camp dels Prínceps, al Lanar, als vuitens de final de la Champions.
Las entradas para el PSG Barcelona han volado ante la expectación del encuentro de fútbol de cuartos de final de la Liga de Campeones.
Eu vim desde a minha época aí com esses objetivos um pouco mais ambiciosos.
Yeah.
Ser campeão do seu país, ganhar as Copas, chegar a uma quarta final, semifinal. Se você não ganha aquilo, parece que...
I need to eat something though.
Bit of history here, as you've been hearing, between these two, with Barcelona knocking Paris Saint-Germain out of the Champions League twice in recent seasons.
What happened in Paris? Was it that PSG were fabulous and Barca were terrible?
It's Di Maria! It's perfect!
That's about right.
Eles entenderam o que eles andavam de fome.
Now he strikes that, and there's 2-0! Oh, it's fantastic! It is paradise in Paris! It's Cavani, it's 4!
Nobody's ever come from 4 goals down after the first leg in the Champions League, ever.
Who's this? The downfall of the dynasty.
Oh.
Demorou acho que umas 3 semanas para ter o jogo de volta. E a primeira semana foi muito ruim, a gente ficou chateado. Na semana do jogo, parece que a chave do jogo virou, sabe? E eu já sabia que tinha ganhado o jogo.
El gran intento del Barça por intentar lograr la gran remontada que nadie ha conseguido en Europa.
Yo lo vi a Ney, como él estaba, como animal, compañero, con las ganas que estaba, y eso te da una sensación de que él estaba con ganas, y eso contagia a todo el equipo.
And we're underway here with the French club aiming to go through for the first time.
E aí começou o jogo, as coisas foram acontecendo.
Thinking and having thought about coming free. Thought better of it. Has it gone over the line? Is there the only goal for Barcelona? And they score! Oh, what a sensational start to the match! Barcelona score with 2 minutes on the watch. A good rap for PSG.
Nosotros fuimos alto nada, ya no teníamos nada que perder.
Iniesta lets it go and tries to chase down a Marquinhos, so he's done well, Iniesta! Oh, it's a second goal! And a Paris game here! Fernandes is defending for Paris Saint-Germain! Ha explotado el Camp Nou, ahora sí, si había algún incrédulo, ahora sí que creen la remontada de Paris Saint-Germain.
Quando foi 2-0 no vestiário, aí, ó, vai dar nós.
Iniesta esperando a Neymar, balón a la espalda del zaguero, Neymar al suelo, se pide penalti, sí, es penalti, es penalti. Messi puede poner al Barça a solo un gol de empatar la eliminatoria. Brilliant! And it's unraveling for Paris Saint-Germain. And the crowd is starting to believe, and the pressure intensifies on the Parisians. But of course, it could all change in an instant. Come on! That's the goal that PSG were so desperately hoping for. And suddenly, they're feeling a whole lot better about themselves. Barcelona have a whole lot more work to do now.
Vai dar nós aqui, vai dar nós. Eu acho que dá, As chances eram difíceis, mas fé a gente tem. Aos 87, 88, e aí ficando falta.
Oh.
olho pra ele assim, ele faz assim e aponta pra mim.
Neymar to make it 5-1 on the night. He scored! Two quick goals for Neymar. Right at the end of the game. It's 5-1 Barcelona. 5-5 on aggregate. Now 30 seconds remaining. Intense pressure now on the Paris Saint-Germain defence. It's Neymar trying to feed it through.
Oh. 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 Cold. It's probably a little cold. Little cold in my nose. Little sniffles. It is a cold. I just got over one a couple weeks ago too. This one's nowhere near as bad though. I carved Argon Rocco's name into. Speaking of which, look at the boy. I know he headbutts his human. He does because he loves his human. Oh.
Então, le soir de la remontada, le meilleur joueur de Barça, c'est Neymar.
That's a sweetie hearts right there.
Celui-ci qu'on voit partout en photo, celui-ci qui est porté en stylo. Alors c'est Neymar qui a gagné.
Shh. Shh. Shh.
Donc je pense que ce soir-là, Neymar a
He's headbutting me.
le meilleur joueur de Barcelone.
He loves headbutting his human.
De venir à Barcelone.
Rocco's not much of a headbutter, but Argo's a headbutter. They got headbutt humans.
Relié au Camp Nou, le Paris Saint-Germain a tout gâché. S'en relèvera dit.
Big bubbies. Do-do-do-do.
Pas la qualité première
He's gonna get on his nursey hat.
du Paris Saint-Germain. On le sait, ils veulent
Yeah, you get your nursey, sweethearts.
Porque nós tivemos algumas decepções que com certeza deixou o Nasser muito triste. E tinha uma opção clara na cabeça dele e o Paris Saint-Germain empatava.
You won't lay down downs. Ooh, that's a sweetie hearts right there. Some nosy is toes.
millions d'euros. Quand je expliquais le projet du Paris Saint-Germain, il m'a dit, je suis là, je viens, je vais aller au Paris Saint-Germain.
L'avantage do Neymar é se respeitar.
Não é uma vontade de é uma zona de conforto muito grande.
Argo boss.
Tinha traçado seu objetivo.
Argo boss, man. Look at the boys.
Com certeza. What would you say to people who feel that this move is
I know, sweethearts.
para dizer para essas pessoas é que eles não sabem exatamente nada da minha vida. Eu nunca fui movido a dinheiro, nunca fui
My men's.
Y eso también tampoco me ayuda mucho. Yo le dije lo que sentía como amigo.
Yeah.
Estaban de acuerdo con la decisión que iba a tomar.
Así no,
He's really content.
en las palabras, la forma que foi uma das decisões mais difíceis que eu tomei na minha vida.
That's a sweetie.
Eu sou
Sweeties 1 and sweetie 2. I might put his nursey hat right here. He'll nurse on like the flap of this little winter hat.
Neymar nunca quis ser melhor que isso. Não é porque ele queria ser.
That's if he wants to, though. We need to eat, babies. You've all got your food bowl. But I need to eat something and share with you, too. Yeah.
Ajudar uma liga a alcançar patamar.
That's my babies. Do anything for my men. Do anything for my boys. If I needed to raise money to get them into that I'd sell all my shit. Sell all my shit. Rocco! You wanna jump up ups?
Passei 4 anos jogando com
I might fix meat.
E eu fico aprendi muito.
Meat. Look at Rocco. Oh. Rocco's just chilling.
Aquela sensação de que
Hasn't been on the mood to jump up on the bed today. Hey, baby. Wanna come up, Pipette?
All eyes, not just in France, but in the footballing world, on Neymar.
Oh, I don't. There's no me without him. You know what I'm saying? That don't happen. That don't happen. In general, you know what I mean? There might be instances where I'm with a buddy or something and hanging out with him or whatever. You know, like at a friend's house or something. Oh, this phone has 8% left.
You know when you are in your storm, and you are very, on your dream, or
This phone is fully charged.
flying like this. One day you are human. Even if you act like you're Superman, everything can stop. Like that.
I'm gonna stop this. I'm gonna stop. I'm gonna stop. I'm gonna stop the stream.